EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight, it's the final morsel in our Thanksgiving feast, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football, as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. On past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Yeah, I think he's locked in.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Denver has the first down, the play going for 15 yards. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
On 1st and 10, Jarrett. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. Here, look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
They run the option on second down. And no pitch there and no chance either, as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, Jarrett being chased out left. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Johnson to return it. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. This defense for the Broncos, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
2nd and 7. Once again, it's Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't he? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him. It should open up things for you.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down, here's Mitchell. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Ravens at 500, sitting at 5-5. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On second down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, first down. You were telling me this yesterday. It's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. But you look at this Bronco defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's going deep for Bateman. And this is caught. Touchdown. Here's Sean Bateman. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice, and that's a guy, one of the few guys who as fast as he is. And I'll tell you, one drive, he burned them. And I think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And they'll accept that penalty. Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. Oh, the option to give to Williams here. Able to slither by. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Denver.
Looking to throw. Jarrett. That escapes the sack. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Honestly, I should be able to get it right up.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Jarrett able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off play action. Jarrett. And he is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. A nice throw there for the first down. And this is a big moment for this young man under center. You know, he's had a few months now to get acclimated to life in the NFL, but you got to think, a little extra pressure here, right, CD? I mean, you're getting the start on Thanksgiving in front of the national audience.
Especially since you and I both know he's watched this game since he was, 4, 5, 6 years old and dreamed of playing in it. In fact, his family sent us some of those videos of he and his family in the backyard playing their Turkey Bowl games themselves. So now he's going from the backyard to the big stage, and here he is.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's exactly where you want to go for. But even that far was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Another run with Mitchell, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 6. To throw is Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Jarrett got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. He's a reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right? You'd make sure that he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Throwing on first down, Jarrett. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. It's a kickoff return score on a squib kick, and the Ravens are able to move back in front. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
Take that away from the returner, because that's the problem.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Now a play fake here on first down. Buying time to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something.
And the defense loses him. It's complete.
Yeah, get out of cover 3.
And for the Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 76 yards.
Yeah, get out of cover 3.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The son Reddick in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They set a load a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jarrett escaping the pressure right. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. That scramble good for 14 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's 4th. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, wide open, complete. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead.
What the fuck is happening?
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This game does some shit that I'm like,
Fielded just
what is
outside
happening?
the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Broncos. Marvin Mims, 81 yards. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
Another miss.
Still on his feet.
Make him fumble.
The 20 to about the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Jackson. Oh, that's deep for Duvernay. That's caught inside the 20.
Oh, my linebacker is deeper.
Duvernay, 78 yards. And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun.
My
for the defense,
linebacker
though,
is
Charles. Now
deeper
up to
than
4 touchdown
fucking
passes in
the
this
safety.
ballgame.
Where are you
Yeah, we're
at?
supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. 1 play, 1 pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down, Broncos.
65.
Operating from the gun, Jarrett. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Down the numbers. There he goes. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 63 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Hawk 70. Warrior 70. 70 Ranger.
Throwing again, Jarrett. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Williams. That's going to go as a loss of 4. And he'll be 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. To throw on 2nd down, Jarrett. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Broncos are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go.
Now the punter Dixon out to kick it off. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. Johnson jostles free. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
So in one play, you've lost an amount of yardage that our stat guy is still totaling up. Now, there are mess-ups, and there are mess-ups. I think this falls in the latter category.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. And what I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Yo. Let's go. Hey, report.
Here's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Jarrett.
Oh, my
Pass
God.
for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Down the left sideline.
Fuck.
It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Had it.
Pick 6, that was the first turnover forced by the defense in this ballgame, CD.
And what's even better is when they finally forced one, they kept the effort up and were able to return it for a score. They could hear their defensive coaches.
I needed that one. I'm killing myself. I cannot get within a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following
I
that
continue
pick 6.
to make fucking huge mistakes.
Taken at the goal line.
Huge.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Throwing after the interception. Jarrett flushed out right. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jarrett. Forced out to his left. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Looking to throw. Jarrett. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Denver has a 1st down on the 15-yard play.
1st down, Broncos.
19 tight.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And now they're in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on second down. Jarrett. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 14. Back to throw. Jarrett. And he's got his man on the out route. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Here we go. Hurry.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your head or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Right back to Mitchell here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 90 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Hey, middle.
4th down. Here's Jackson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming out.
Backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
After this one, they've had nothing but success throwing the football and in the passing game. Here we are in the 4th quarter. The time you'd think they'd be running the football, they're still tossing it around and having great success. And it appears a whole lot of fun as well.
And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. 17 more yards on that
Oh,
one as
come
they keep
on,
the drive
man.
rolling. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have.
Do we got any? Can I get fucking any?
Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Are you serious?
They will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have put this one to bed here in the fourth
Bro, who
quarter.
tackled?
They're able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Who tackled, bro? I tackled. Do one taken. That's
Tucker
what.
now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
That's all it is. It's annoying.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles.
Fuck.
They just have not been.
How?
This is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season.
Wow.
And in this case, zone coverage forced him to stay. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Ready, set. Buffalo 18. Warriors 17. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
On first down, Jarrett. He'll air this one out for Mims. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Broncos take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
And I think the Broncos have it. They do. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. On 1st and 10, Jarrett. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
Okay, ready? Packer 11.
Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Now 1st and goal.
Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. 19 Light. 18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Partner under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Baltimore, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town.